All right, this is part 2 of our video on how to make a music video with the Acapella Maker app. First, we started with creating our own harmonies. So I'm going to go over a couple things with that. I'm going to show you how to prepare your track for recording. So I'm sharing my Musescore that I made. One thing I didn't mention last time is you can zoom in to make it a little bit bigger, and I should have done that for the last video, just so you can see things more clearly. Okay, so here I have I'm going to shrink it just a bit, just so you can see all of it. I made a score using violin. So we have violin parts here. There we go. And I have first, second, third violin, and I'm in the key of D. And I started my first violin way up high. That just gives me a little more room so the notes are not so crowded, because we don't want to have voice crossing. I didn't go over the rules of part writing. I just gonna give you some tips and tricks for stacking notes. And I really want you to experiment and come up with your own harmonies. So we have our top line here, our middle line starts lower, and of course our bottom line starts even lower. The bottom line moves more. I kept it really simple: quarter notes, eighth notes, a slow tempo here, half notes. And this is what the whole thing sounds like when it's all put together. So there you go. Other tips and tricks is to have where you have one note holding and the other notes move. That sounds pretty nice. If you can have different movements, so the top goes down, the middle goes up, and the bottom goes way down and then way back up. So they call that contrary motion. So when the different parts move in different directions. So now we're going to prepare our song for recording. So first thing we want to do is add a measure. So make sure you're on selection mode, not note entry. I'm going to click on the first measure, make sure that's highlighted. We're going to go to add. We're going to go to measure, insert one measure, and it's going to put a measure before wherever the measure is you clicked. All right, there you go. Now this is set to be a different tempo, so we want to make sure this is also 90 beats. So we're going to go over here, hit tempo, down here. So this is half note equals. We don't want that. We want quarter note equals. So second one, quarter note equals. It says 80, double click, change that to 90. And now they're the same. Now we don't need two, that's redundant. So click on this, hit the delete key. So now we're at 90 beats. Next, what you want to do to prepare your song for recording is to add a click track. And we're going to do that with the woodblock instrument. So I'm going to hit, make sure again, we're not on note entry mode. We're going to hit the letter I on our keyboard. That's instruments. So instruments right up here. We're going to go down to unpitched percussion. Oop, just single click. And then we're going to go down to woodblocks. Add that. It's added. We can double click or highlight and then hit add. Hit OK. And there we have our woodblock. So what this is going to do, this extra measure is going to bring you in. It's going to give you the beats so you start your first note on time. So when you're making your recording, you're going to be hearing this through the headphones. But when you play back your recording, it's only going to listen to what you played. So you're going to play each part individually. The click track will keep you together, and then the acapella maker will put all the tracks together. But you want to make sure you're playing in time with yourself. So we need a click track. So hit there, go to note entry, and A for the high woodblock, B for the low woodblock. We're just going to hit A, do quarter note, quarter note. We're going to switch to 2 eighth notes because sometimes you'll hit record at the wrong time, and just to make sure we're on beat 3 and you don't confuse yourself. And then a quarter note. So we're going to hear that click, 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 and then you start playing. And then we'll just add some more clicks throughout the whole piece, just quarter note clicks. And there you go. So let's hear what a little bit of that will sound like. And again, you're hearing this through the headphones. And if you want, you can put some eighth notes on every measure. It's up to you, whatever makes it easier. And that's what you do. So the next video that I'm going to give you is using the actual acapella app and on your mobile device, and then recording to acapella. So we're gonna do a little tutorial on that. And here's our song all prepared, ready to go. Oh, I forgot one thing. So you want the different parts. Forgot to do that. Okay, go up to File, go up to Parts. So this way you'll be able to see the individual parts as sheet music. So I hit Parts under File, and then I hit Generate. It gives me all 4 parts. I'm gonna hit OK. And now it gives you these tabs. So now we have tabs for each. When we click on the first tab, it only gives me the first piece. And of course, you can make it to whatever size you want. You can print this out, so you can have sheet music on your stand, or you can play from your computer. It's up to you. Part 2, part 3. So that's what you do for the individual parts that you'll be playing. So again, next video will be how to use the app and how to record with it. All right. Let's get out of share. All right, I hope this was helpful. I hope this is fun, something to do on spring break, and really something to help you create your own music and have some fun with it. All right, next time, guys, I'll see you.